I only see movies I feel are worth talking about. Has anybody talked about Frozen yet? Good, I'll be the first.
And recently, myself and about 20 other producers from the site put together a Google document talking about our experiences there, which were largely really negative.
I considered joining up with them. I thank God I didn't.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to.
This is Dog Walker. And this is the tale of a man who had dreams of making his own movies, projects. A man passionate about movies, so passionate in fact that he remembers, so we do not have to. By now we all know Dog Walker as the titular movie reviewer character, the Nostalgia Critic, with the main focus on reviewing old movies that are nostalgic. But what makes the tale of Dog Walker so tragic? Well, when you decide to make a YouTube account and become a YouTuber, there's a few ways you can go about it. You can either, 1, you can become a YouTuber involved in a specific genre of videos, like commentary, essays, reviews, what have you. Or 2, a YouTuber that slides into a niche, Halo videos, Twilight videos, a very specific niche. Or 3, a YouTuber who makes a series, such as the Nostalgia Critic. But I'm getting ahead of myself. The start of the Nostalgia Critic is much earlier before than the actual creation of the Nostalgia Critic. The beginning that would become the Nostalgia Critic started when Dog Walker had let's say, a midlife crisis sort of moment, where he went hunting for old media that he remembers from his past. Eventually he ended up creating 5-second movies. Supposedly the idea came from mostly Doug and Rob making funny comments about movies, such as the amazing moment from Star Trek 2 where they shout Kirk and Khan at each other, which also became a running joke. According to Rob and Doug, the success of 5-second movies was mostly a fluke. They had no idea that the series would gain any traction, but it gave a solid foundation to what is soon to become a legacy. Ironically enough, Nostalgia Critic properly started when Doug found Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue, a short that he decided that he really wants to attempt to review. Dog Walker himself having prior experience with filming from high school and college, he felt like he could do it, and in a way, this might have been his way of reminding himself why he enjoyed filming so much back then. And then afterwards came the Transformers review, the Harry Potter event. With all that, Dog Walker was finally finding his, let's say, specific style of reviewing. Supposedly, according to Rob Walker, the style was derived from various Generation X sites that posted humorous written reviews of 80s stuff. So the Nostalgia Critic was literally created because of nostalgia in every single possible way. Then afterwards they came across the now infamous Mike Michaud and Vargov and Ellis, who were looking for something to support their plans of creating the site that would eventually become Channel Awesome. It was decided that Mike would build a site with the use of Dog's moniker, that guy with the glasses, and at that point, Dog's series was meant to gather a fan base, to be the building blocks for the site, if you will, to prepare for the launch of what was soon to become Channel Awesome. One of the main reasons for the creation of the site, that guy with the glasses website, was due to Dog facing copyright issues from 20th Century Fox and other companies. Mostly due to his reviews. Although they fell under fair use, there was, well, still a myriad of issues, which resulted in videos getting taken down and channels supposedly getting taken down, so Dog needed somewhere to actually post his videos. As does the site, that guy with the glasses was created with that sole purpose in mind. The Nostalgia Critic eventually became Dog's favorite series and, let's say, character, that he managed, as it was the epitome of his love for movies. And being able to review old media that he remembers from his past, it was a perfect way to do what he was passionate about in the beginning. But during this time, Doug Walker had been a part of the internet and on YouTube for a myriad of time, and during that time, he has tried to branch out multiple times, not to be limited to Nostalgia Critic. There was Video Game Confessions, Ask That Guy, Demo Reel, which came way later, we'll get to that, Bomb Reviews, and any other variations thereof. The list goes on. He tried to branch out, he tried to do new things. But alas, the only successful series that actually gave Doug Walker the platform that he has now, however infamous the platform may be as a Nostalgia Critic. And it is sad. For the earlier parts of his career, everything was fine. Until the anniversary movie started becoming a thing, which was the first signs of trouble for good old Doug Walker. The Nostalgia Critic has appeared in 3 anniversary films for Channel Awesome, those 3 being Kick-Ass, Suburban Nights, and The Baldy Flea. There's a mountain of controversies surrounding the anniversaries. Ooh, that rhymed. But such as there not being enough food, nor drinks on site for people.
There were also a number of specific concerns about the work environment during Channel Awesome's anniversary films, particularly the film To Boldly Flee, including scripts that were given out last minute, major decisions impacting the reviewer characters that they were not informed of in advance, a lack of food and water on set,
multiple accidents occurring due to mismanagement, there being supposedly no organization, no security, nothing. Or the supposed decision that in The Boldly Flee, with the Nostalgia Critic dying, that was supposed to be the end for everyone else included. Though this is merely speculation and rumors, nothing has been confirmed. But that is, however absurd that sounds, that was supposed to be a thing to happen. Possibly. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, but on a much bigger scale. And actually real life personas being murdered and retired. It is, that would have been absolutely insane. And Doug had planned that after The Boldly Flea, it was going to be the Nostalgia Critic's last appearance, and he would move on to creating his new series that would become the new next big thing, Demo Reel. But plans changed as Demo Reel failed and Doug was forced to return as Nostalgia Critic. For the most part, everything was all well for Doug Walker. There was a few complaints there and there, stating how he has little knowledge and or experience towards producing movies, which made the sets, well, let's say be hazardous, as per the rumored accidents, where some of the, let's say quote-unquote actors got badly hurt on stage. Aside from that, life went on and Nostalgia Critic was pulling in the views. That is until a very recent time, where some of the ex-Channel Awesome creators published a massive expose, I mean a massive one, document filled with pages upon pages of allegations towards mismanagement, inappropriate conduct, negligence, any number of negative adjectives. And most of these allegations were all directed at Mike Michaud. In some ways, that expose document and everything that happened around it was the end of Channel Awesome, but not the end of the Nostalgia Critic. The document did not contain anything necessarily bad towards Nostalgia Critic, nothing that would be career-ending. It did, however, showcase some fairly negative sides of Doug Walker, which I've already spoken about. But aside from that, it didn't end the Nostalgia Critic. It just ended everybody and everything around him. And now we have reached this point. The end point, if you will. The Nostalgia Critic has existed for many years. In those years he has acquired many friends and or people he works with, such as Tamara Chambers, his father, Malcolm Ray, and many others. Remembering movies from our past so we do not have to. The bad and the good. But after doing this one series for so long, being this one character for so long, I said this in my video where I reviewed the Nostalgia Critic's review of The Wall, but it feels like Doug Walker has lost that passion for what he was doing, and the character itself. And now Doug Walker wears the tie, the tux, and the hat, solely for the sake of making a living, reviewing whatever is popular and in demand, just to get those views going, just to make that living, which is inherently fine, but there is no passion in it, or at least it does not feel like it. It seems like that any passion he does have, he puts into his skits that he has during those reviews, as he really badly wants to become a director. He wants to make his own movies. He wants to direct. He wants to do things other than Nostalgia Critic, but he's just not really in a position where he can do it. If he did, it would just fail again. It would just be wasted money, wasted effort. At least that's how I think he feels, based on prior experience of all of his other projects failing aside from Nostalgia Critic. Now he's just reviewing whatever is popular and in demand. It's kind of sad. It's a sad tale, sort of with a passionate man that wanted to follow his passions. And it succeeded until it became his metaphorical prison. Nowadays, the Nostalgia Critic is but a shell of what he used to be. Not remembering bad movies so we don't have to. But instead, he's just doing a job now. To me, that seems like a very tragic tale. A truly tragic tale of a man who was once so passionate to only be later trapped by in a prison of his own making. Welcome to the end. If you've gotten this far, this is one of those videos that kind of felt personal to me now, in a weird way. Because I think a fair few creators are afraid of ending up the same way as the Nostalgia Critic did. Being forced to do something you do not want to do, but you have to do it in a weird way. And there's no real way to branch out. It's honestly it is a very scary thought. That's one of the main reasons why I just make all kinds of content and experiment. I think I would go insane if I had to do one series consistently. Can you imagine? For years on end, just doing that one bloody series. Nah, I think I'd rather keep doing the stuff I feel like doing and maybe grow instead of doing whatever it takes to grow and losing that passion and soul in the process. There's no point in doing this if you don't enjoy it. Like, it's kind of sad. I enjoy making videos, and I will continue making the videos I want to make. I hope, at least. But that's the end of the tragic tale of Dog Walker. Thanks for giving me some of your precious time to watching my video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you want to see more content from me, subscribe and hit that bell button so you'll actually get notified when I upload something. And if you want to contact me, I have a Discord server which is linked down below, along with my Twitter, where I post everything and anything, and maybe I'm occasionally funny on. And before we properly end this video, I want to thank my patrons and top tier patrons, Fomenter and Crashdunk. Thank you both, love you very much. See you all next time.